Hello, how's everybody doing this morning? Good morning. I am praying that everybody have a beautiful morning this morning. I am doing my last read while I'm here at work. I want to thank all my new subscribers, and I want to thank my old subscribers as well. Thank you for the love and contributions and donations, the gifts as well. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. All general messages may not resonate with everyone, but if you look in the about section, you'll find the price listings there. What I was getting ready to do is, there's a Bible scripture that speaks about, spiritual matters and how spiritual matters, spiritual subjects should not be discussed with people who are not spiritually bound. Things that are spiritual existence, that come from spiritual existence, should not be discussed with earthly bound subjects. Well, this reading is for people who try to, some of the divine, try to explain some of their spiritual experiences with people who do not understand, right? Well, this is how people be thinking when you talk to them in regards to spiritual matters. They be looking at you like, well, hold up, wait a minute, you need to rebalance and regroup yourself. What are you talking about? Shine some light. Like, what are you talking about? Shine some light on the subject. But if you notice in this card here, it's like it's shine some light on it. But if you notice, the people here in the background, the dark, the ones who are not awakened, the ones who are not spiritually knowledgeable, they're the ones who want to know, shine some light on the subject. What are you talking about? Explain yourself. What do you mean? You know what I'm saying? And they want you to take the time to break stuff down to them and talk to them in regards of things that you might be telling them spiritual experiences and things that you might be having. This is the ones for who are awake. And you be trying to tell them how, notice the miracles, notice how I change, how you be having faith in the higher source, higher power. You know what I'm saying? You're the type who look up but don't look down. You know what I'm saying? And they don't understand it, and they want you to explain and break stuff down to them, and wanting you to rebalance and regroup your thinking and your thinking process and things of this nature. And you trying to get them to know, look, miracles do happen, blessings do happen, and I'm a prime example of it. And pretty much that you got a path, a course to stick to. And you got people over here who want you to try to change your way of thinking, change the way you process certain things. They think that certain things and tactics you do might be a form of not really taking care of yourself, but they don't know because of the fact that they are not spiritually aware or spiritually inclined. Okay, you be trying to get them to believe that the miracles, and believe that things like uh, blessings and things of this nature pretty much happens to you when you go into this state of meditation and things of this nature. They think you lying, thinking you need to take care of yourself more because you don't know what you're talking about. You need to rebalance and regroup. Telling you that you need to kind of go out on a limb and kind of simplify your life, and maybe you started investing more in crystals and things of this nature, and taking spiritual baths, and this is too much for them. You need to rebalance and regroup. Why are you doing these things, Shad? Tell me why you do this. And just people who are not in, don't understand what it is that you going through. They want you to simplify your life, and you trying to explain to them about the abundance and You trying to, let them know, hey, don't you see what's going on? The blessings and stuff that are bestowed upon me, and because of my praying and meditating, there has been a change. And don't you notice the miracles? Don't you notice the visual abundance that is going on with me? They looking at you outside. I like, what? Please. You know what I'm saying? They looking at you like all spectator like, looking at you outside. I like, you the one sleep and living in a daydream. You know what I'm saying? Living in a fantasy land. You know what I'm saying? Like daydreaming and carrying on, and you sleep and you not really uh, like you closed off or blinded or something, and they kind of grinning and smiling at you when you talk about your abundance and the things that you have been blessed with, and you want them to notice the miracles and the change that's happening within your life. They don't believe it. You better think twice about that and how you go about doing things. You know what I'm saying? You need to change. You need to change your thinking, change your process, the way you think, and things of this nature. Yeah, they want to. They don't think you gonna get through this situation with the way you going about doing it. You know what I'm saying? You won't be able to get through it. You need to think better. Use your head better. They looking at you, like I said, looking at you all sideways. They feel that maybe you should speak up and be verbal instead of probably going within, meditating, and asking for spiritual help, spiritual guidance. You know what I'm saying? They think that you need to take care of yourself, but your form of meditation and praying is a form of taking care of yourself. Okay, going within, finding yourself, finding harmony within yourself. You know what I'm saying? They don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? These people aren't used to you changing. They rather see you fight, fuss, and argue with other people, with other individuals. Use your words. Say what it is that you need to say. Voice out. But sometimes things don't need to be said. You can go within, connect with source, higher self. You know what I'm saying? Finding your divinity within yourself and how to handle situations. They can't believe it. They asking you, well, how are you doing this? How are you accomplishing certain goals? How are you doing certain things? But at the same time, they don't believe you when you tell them how all you do is pray and meditate and have faith. They don't want to. They don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get them to believe that you are gifted and you have these gifts, and they looking at you like you crazy. They don't believe it. They don't want to believe it. They can't understand why you think with this new uh, frame of thinking and you see things in a different light, and they don't like it because you changing. You are changing, and you fear nothing, and they just can't for the life of them understand why and how things are coming about and manifesting for you. Now they asking you for your help. They want your help. They can't understand. They mind boggle. You know what I'm saying? Because all their life they wanted to be something. Entrepreneurs, but they not. Because they didn't know how to put the past behind and think on more positive stuff, but living in the past all the time and not healing from past traumas. So it made them stuck because they never learned how to forgive. But you learn how to forgive and you learn how to change and do things different. You know what I'm saying? This is bringing you in multiple streams of income, and they sitting back looking at you, talking about, well, damn, maybe I'm the one who need to rebalance and regroup. Shine some light on my darkness. Give me some of your light. Give me some of your shine. You know what I'm saying? Take the time to explain to me on how you doing this. Well, it ain't about material worth and material growth. You know what I'm saying? But you letting them know I don't fear nothing. And I'm going to continue to do what it is that that I'm doing spiritually, and ain't nothing gonna stop it. But they be having problems. They got problems with how you are obtaining this spiritual growth and abundance. This ain't got nothing to do with you. It's not even about you. It's about them and their jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Look at that man in the pink, that pink man, looking all mean and looking all angry at the person that's happy, even though they've been through battles. Look at this pink man. He mad. Look, he looking all mad and disturbed at this person over here because they all happy. And this is their spirit. But they flesh and they soul been through battles and been through war and things of this nature, arguments and fights and despair. And he can't understand why this person is still smiling after going through all of this. Because you continuing on your path. You staying focused on your journey. You know what I'm saying? You done got out of your own way, got out of your head. You are no longer your worst enemy. You have taken a hold of your spirituality. You know what I'm saying? Head on. You've taken on your spirituality head on. And they can't understand your blessings. You know what I'm saying? You trying something new without expectations. You going out on that limb, you know what I'm saying? You trying new recipes and trying new things when it comes to your spirituality, growing spiritually, staying focused. They can't understand it because they ain't never grew to be no entrepreneur like you. They know you working on something big. You know what I'm saying? Anything that was imperfect, anything that was imbalanced, you took it. You took it and you embraced it. You made it beautiful. You called and had faith upon the angels, and they can't understand why. They don't believe it. They can't believe that you are gifted with these abilities and these gifts. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't even read that. Yeah. You don't leave you when you leave them. You stay in a positive frame of mind. You stay happy. When you leave whimsical, happy, singing, whistling, dancing. Why? Because you building the perfect life for yourself, and they can't stand it. They can't stand it. They asking you, shine some light on the subject. How you doing this and how you doing that? You know what I'm saying? Because they know to show miracles. They know to show miracles. They know to show growth. You know what I'm saying? Because you staying on the path. You staying on the course to the point your abundance is visual. They can even see you spiritually growing and growing by abundance. And they can't believe it. They cannot believe it. You know what I'm saying? They want you back doing the same old stuff you've been doing. But you've changed. You changed. You went out on that limb. You went to school. You learning new things. You know what I'm saying? Connecting with people who are like-minded. You know what I'm saying? Got the same interests that you do. And they wondering what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Who you associating with. They don't understand it. You take your spirituality serious. They want you to be silly like them. Lighten up. Stop being so serious all the time. But when you in manifestation state, you can't help but to be, a little serious. But no, they want you to clown around and fool around with them. You know what I'm saying? But you turn on your music, your binaural beats, and keep a smile on your face because you know what's ahead, what's next. You know what I'm saying? You do your little dances, building up that energy, whatever it is that's need to be done, that needs to be done to get your manifestations in order. You know what I'm saying? Even if that means keeping quiet and not talking to them. You know what I'm saying? You put your blindfolds on and you go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? You sleep, meditate, ponder on the blessings, ponder on the things that are miracles, the things that have brought you abundance in your life, and they can't understand it. They can't understand it. They look at it as they say it says, is it often easy to make a ripple And sometimes it's not. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? To make that ripple effect. Because people don't get it. They don't understand. Sometimes they don't get it. You live in the moment. You don't think about the past like they do. You know what I'm saying? Or worry too much about the future. You know, you meditate and set your mind on what it is, meditate on it, and you let it go. They want to know about your business. They want to know what it is that you doing. When this and that gonna be ready. Don't worry about it. This is my manifestation, not yours. You thinking bigger. You thinking better. While they mind is on the small fish, the guppies. You know what I'm saying? You dancing, you happy, you building energy, taking care of yourself, looking good, smelling good. They can't understand. Why? Because you've been through shit. You've been through things, and you growing and you building and becoming more abundant than ever. You stay organized. You organize yourself. You organize your thoughts, your plans, your ideas. You know what I'm saying? When you organize and like with like, you know what I'm saying? Things that you like to do around people you like to be with, who like to explore the depths of their spirituality the same way you do. Okay? They don't like, told you they don't like you defending yourself, taking up for yourself, especially when it comes to your spirituality. You meditate and you pray and you take care of yourself. They hate all of it. They wondering how you do it. They can't understand. You know what I'm saying? But that's all right though. You know, you got it. And you got it in the bag. Okay? So if you like my reading, please like, share, and subscribe.